The job that Express found for me was a office manager position. My experience with Express has been fantastic. I sent out my resumes to several Express offices. This office is actually the one that responded, and the first week that they received my resume, they had me sent out on 2 separate interviews. And they also set up a phone interview. So I had a lot of opportunities and a lot of options my first week. And the first job interview that I went on is actually the one that I took the position with. The people who are now out looking for jobs, it's become really difficult. And what I loved about using Express is they have the opportunities to go into companies that I couldn't get my foot in the door. And by the professionalism that the Express personnel had, they were able to get me a lot of different options to choose from. And that's what I loved about Express the most. Just ask yourself on the first day of the job, what is it that's going to be expected of you? Brush up on your computer skills, brush up on your writing, your grammar, anything like that could possibly come at you that you're just not expecting to do at that particular time. Just be prepared for it. Anything that you can think of ahead of time. Go ahead and pick out your outfit that you know you're going to wear, so it's all prepared, it's ready to go. Know what your lunch plans are, if you're going to meet somebody that day, or if the company's taking you out for lunch. Just as much of that detail that you can get done as possible. One of the great things that I did was I took a refresher course on computers, just to make sure that I could remember everything that I needed to know if somebody asked me to do a macro or, multiple amount of Excel spreadsheets or things along those lines. So I just wanted to make sure I was prepared. The way that I felt I earned my position with this company was anytime I did a project, I wanted to make sure that I did the project based on being part of their team. If I found inconsistencies in what I was working on, then I went to someone and asked a question. Is this being covered under this part of the company computer software system, or is it not being covered? Is this being caught? I wanted to make sure that everything that really an employee who works for a company would do for that company, that they, just made sure that everything was covered, and that the company wasn't losing revenue or business or anything along those lines. It's a part of, the company's who you are. So suggestions or tips for new people to succeed: don't ever give up learning. Learn everything that you can possibly learn. Ask questions. Ask lots of questions, to the point where you have to apologize for asking so many questions. But the more information that you can gather, the more benefit you become to that company. So just keep learning everything that you can learn. Express has opened the door to an opportunity that I didn't think I was going to get. I had been in the retail business, so I didn't know about going back into corporate America, and my resumes were not getting the opportunities that Express was able to give me. It was just absolutely amazing. So I'm back where I want to be. I'm Monday through Friday. I'm happy. It's 8 to 5. Everything's just fantastic. I could not be happier. And it's all because of Express. I promise you. It was not happening with me. It happened because of this office and taking the initiative that they took with me.